What it do, Jab Turkeys?
Lil Nas X, a little version of Nas, and DMX. No, he's far from all that. He's
like any of that.
This dude went into hip hop and just created his own damn lane. He's like every stereotype, and then he's not every stereotype. He's just like, hey, that's a stereotype. I'm not gonna be that. I'm gonna do the opposite thing. Before we get into this though, have you ever seen him on Twitter? He's the funniest dude ever. Like, this guy is funny as hell. I like Old Town Road. Todd, it doesn't.
I hate that song.
That song slaps.
I hate
don't
that
give
song.
a damn.
I like that one he did with Cardi B. I'll give him that. But I don't like Old Town Road.
I respect about him was like he was like a SoundCloud hustler. He didn't really even seem like the guy he is now. Mm-hmm. I think he's mastered trolling.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not even a big fan of people that just do things for clout, but
I feel like
think he
now
does it
it's
pretty
not
good.
even necessarily just for clout, but it's also kind of like, oh, I'm like at a place in my life where I can do this and I can get away with it.
yeah.
Like I can do all the things I've ever wanted to do.
Yeah.
And no one's gonna tell me that I can't until they sue me.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, too, like, I was just thinking about this today, actually, like, doing things for cloud or, like, being controversial, being who you are, having an opinion. At the end of the day, man, an average human being lives, 85 years old?
Something like that.
Something like that, right? So, why live it how people want you to be? Live your life. Customize your fucking life. Seriously. You gonna just let rules and regulations run your life, or are you going to be, if you want to identify as a superhero, be that. Why not? You're gonna live your life because not being one because they told you couldn't.
Yeah.
If you're a man, you want to be a woman. You're gonna live your life not doing what you feel like that's what you are because the world said it's wrong. No. At the end of your 85-year march, give or take years, whatever, are you gonna look back and, man, I wish I did that. You know, that was me. Yeah. You know, I just, that's how I look at it, like that. Like, regardless of your personal feelings about what things are or who people are, like, you know, at the end of the day, it's your life. Customize that shit. Like, you're at Chipotle. It's what you want to do with your life. Seriously. I'm hungry. Okay. All right, so he dropped a controversial video today. A lot of I've not seen this video. I've been reading and seeing stuff. So it has something to do with satanic symbolism.
Yeah.
And gayness. So, you know, so there's a certain group of people that don't like that. Again, it's somebody else's life. I don't give a shit. How does that affect my life? It doesn't. But I want to see what the uproar, the hoopla is all about this. So, are you ready to do a reaction video?
I'm very ready because I've heard that he's on a stripper pole in hell, and I think that is just gonna be the highlight of my day.
Yeah, he gives Satan a lap dance or something like that. And as my friend Mick would say, Satan. So, all right. And I'm not even a big fan of doing reaction videos, but fuck it. That's what you people on YouTube want to see. So here it is. God damn it.
So it's like symbolism of the snake in the garden, possibly. It's like a Star Trek character. I like this song though, I've heard it before. He's kissing his damn self.
Hey, so that was our first, we've never watched this.
Yeah.
I've been hearing about this all damn day.
I've seen people post about it and stuff, but
And I've actually heard the song. I actually like
hadn't
the
heard
song.
the song either. I like the song too.
I do. So our thoughts. What are your thoughts, Toddy?
I loved that.
You loved it. What did you love about that, by the way? Give me your details of why you loved it.
So, I mean, for one, I guess gay people just make me happy, but seeing them live their lives just makes me really happy. But also, and like him just like standing up to like all the BS that people throw, for, you know, towards people who are in the LGBTQ community, like it's just, sometimes I can see it would suck kind of to be a part of that community just with how much hate they get for it, for just being normal. Like, I can understand why, you know, they had such a hard time. And so I just think that it's cool that he kind of like, you know, kind of fired back at that. And especially just like having grown up in the church and stuff, like, you know, like they tell you, hear it, you literally hear it.
Oh, for sure.
If you're gay, you're going to hell.
Oh, for sure.
So, you know, knowing that and having that previous experience is just like fair. Like, I'm just like, go ahead, do you. Like, good for you for saying, you know what, if you're gonna say that, whatever, but like, I'm gonna still live my life regardless. Yeah. And I like what he was saying in the song too, like, call me whatever you want to call me, but I'm gonna do me at the end of the day. Like, I don't care what you have to say. Yeah, for sure. So that was A+.
No, I thought I thought it was very creative.
And the video was pretty.
The video was dope. I want to echo a lot of what you said. Like, you know, there's a lot of people that don't want to live their true lives because of restrictions and blocks of teachings. You know, not saying that there's a lot of there's great teachings in religion, especially Christianity that we grew up on. You know, there's great morals that backed up on it, but there's also a lot of restrictions that cause mental health, in my opinion, and hateful stuff. You would see that, you know. I know there's a lot of good-hearted people that would see that and start, you know, being homophobic. Yeah. You know, being disrespectful and just, you know, saying the worst thing out of humanly possible, and not saying that those are good people that do that, but you could tell that all came from hateful teachings.
Oh, 100% did.
So, you know, that's
why I love it.
Exactly. You know, sometimes you gotta look at somebody when they're racist towards you or homophobic towards you or sexist towards you, like, okay, that's terrible, that's who you are right now, but you weren't born that way. You weren't born hating.
Someone taught you.
Someone taught you that bullshit. And, you know, it sucks that we can't coexist. So he was going back and forth on Twitter, which, again, I told you, he's one of the funniest people on Twitter. The governor was calling him out, and he was just like, you're a whole ass governor talking to me back and forth on Twitter. And he's right. A governor should be doing governor shit.
Don't you have better stuff to be doing?
Sign bills, motherfucker. Why are you going back and forth with some kid rapper? Like, what? And then, of course, you know, that coon, what's her name? Candace Owens had something to say. She's always waiting for controversial stuff from black people to talk about. You know, if we ignore Candace Owens, she'll go away. That's my thing. Just stop talking to her. But I mean, I can understand, you know, if you grew up in teachings and you're seeing devil stuff all the time. But I think he clarified, like, you know, this wasn't even like a cosign to the devil. No. This is just him expressing himself, like, you know, I've been persecuted, you know, just being in this community. And I just want to let you know I'm not scared to be myself. Mm-hmm. And I think that's dope. Seriously.
And I think that for a lot of people that are a part of a religion are going to look at it and they're just going to see the devil and they're not going to really be able to see past that and try to understand what he's really trying to say with all of this symbolism and just all of the visuals that are in this. And I mean, but for us, we're like definitely more on the open-minded side and, you know, are willing to like look at that and see what he's actually saying. And I think it's very obvious that he's not like, woo, go Satan, but like, he's just saying, like, okay, if you're going to tell me that I'm going to go to hell, then, like, if that's what's going to happen, I guess it's going to happen because I'm not going to change who I am.
Clapping the cheeks for the devil. Whatever, man. You know, it's like Eminem said, I am whatever I say I am. That's a dope song, and he's clearly right about that. Like, if this is your vision of me, whatever. Make sure I'm the best vision of it.
Yeah, and he definitely is the best vision of...
Can't unsee that shit.
If gay people had to go to hell, which I don't co-sign that, but he would be honestly, one of the best looking gay people down there.
Honestly, I'm an agnostic. I don't know if there's a heaven or hell, but if there was, I'd rather party with him. Not saying I'm gonna be giving the devil nut beds. That's not my thing, but it seems like that'd be a little bit more fun than these, you know, closed-minded assholes that claim they're going to be in heaven. You know, really, I want to be with them in heaven. Right? You guys were not only homophobic toward them, but a lot of racism toward me as well in the church. But that's a different subject in general. But yeah, what were your thoughts on this? Did you guys like this? And we're not going to get into the Nike thing because I actually I don't think he was right about the Nike situation. But this video and the controversy, this was dope, man. You know, I loved it, seriously. And It's your choice if you don't like it. This is not anybody forcing you. You click this video, motherfucker. So, I'm not forcing any agenda on anybody, and I don't think he is either. This dude's expressing himself, and this is, like I said, you get 85 years, not minimum, but like average on this planet. Do it doing what you want to be and what you want to do.
Yep.
Don't do it looking at other people like shaming them. Like, no, focus on you. What do you want to do?
Yeah, because you're going to look back and be like, man, I spent so much time like hating on this person, and they're out here having the time of their lives, and I'm sitting here being
what did you do?
A stubborn, mean old person.
Someone else.
Like,
yeah.
stop.
It is what it is, and it do what it do, baby.